Our intro is gonna be like a shit ton of bloopers. That's gonna be our intro. Watch. Are you ready?
I'm not ready yet. I'm ready.
Can you not eat yet?
I had food in my mouth.
What's going on, guys? This is Mark. This is so awkward for the both of us.
It's so awkward because we don't even know what the fuck to be
This is the first time we're filming together, and this is Mark's first YouTube video. We don't really know where this video is gonna go because Mark is really nervous.
Very.
But it's okay. So we brought our food. Pretty much, it's just gonna be a mukbang, whatever the heck it's called. I feel like everyone always says that when they try to say that word. They're always like,
I don't know how you say it, but blah, blah, blah.
It's a this.
so it's an eating video, and we're gonna do a Q&A, a best friend Q&A tag.
Yeah.
You can get my sauce, it's okay. You didn't even ask. He told me to get questions last night, and I did not listen to him.
Should not do it. I shouldn't cuss actually.
It's okay, I'll bleep it out, but just don't do it like a lot because that's gonna be really annoying to edit.
That's a challenge, that's a challenge.
The last time I was here, by the way, was like 2015.
I think it was Halloween.
It was Halloween.
We used to spend almost, well, since we met, Halloweens together until something happened to our friendship. Not really gonna go there. I'm not gonna put drama into it, but basically, I don't know if this is so abrupt, but did not like me.
Don't say his name.
Daniela's ex-boyfriend did not like me, and they were together for a while, so Daniela's friendship, I tried talking to her a few times and then she talked to me, and there was one point where she came back to like, we and her totally went to different high schools. Let me tell you guys how we met. So in middle school, we had this teacher named Miss Race.
I was a new student, by the way.
She was a new student, and it was my first year at this middle school too, but she
Really?
became mid-year, right?
Yeah, I never knew that was your first year.
That was my first year at our middle school. We were in 7th grade English class. That was all, it was 5th period, I remember 5th period. And
We got the breadsticks.
she had her little iPod, her iPod that she loved to be on. She used to, like, if you guys knew Daniela, if you guys can find like any old pictures of her, any old pictures, she has like Retreka, if you guys remember that app.
My iPod like rang or something. Something happened where it made noise. And I think we were taking a test, and the teacher told me to give her the iPod.
And I was so freaking embarrassed.
It was like my first week there, and then once she took it away and I came back to my seat, that's when like Mark was like, I don't know what she said, but you like made fun of me.
I had something, but it wasn't in a mean way. It was like in a playful, like.
You idiot.
Middle school me, I was way different. I was like super shy. I was like,
I don't think you were that shy.
I was kind of shy. Fast forward, we came like this, like this. I'm gonna take a little more sauce, bitch.
No, I barely have any.
What? She said she barely has any.
I barely have any sauce. Like, okay,
Her
fine.
covered in
Fine.
sauce.
You dropped my ranch.
Bitch. All over the table.
Where did we leave off at? Oh yeah, so we got really close and we would like fall asleep on the FaceTime, like just little things like that it started becoming our thing. And then it hit 8th grade. Then by the end of the year, I remember we had like a little conversation on our little mountainside. Perfect timing to bring out the pictures. So we used to have this mountain area that we would hang out in.
It wasn't even a mountain, it was literally just like a concrete.
It was like a hill,
rock.
like dead ass, it was just a hill. We had this like long conversation like towards
Stop!
We had this long conversation towards the end of 8th grade, and it was so cute. Now looking back, we were just talking to each other and we were like, a lot of things are gonna change now that we're in high school. Like we might go our separate ways, like, but we're not gonna let it go our separate ways, stuff like that. And then
That's exactly what happened.
shut the up. And yeah, we just had like a talk like that, and then high school hit and we were so cute. We stayed on the FaceTime call one night until like our first day of high school, so we could like be together but not be together because we weren't in the same school, if that makes sense.
So 9th grade-ish, I think it was ninth or sophomore year.
Oh
I
shit.
think it was ninth grade. She had a crush on this guy. I remember her telling me like she had a crush on him, and you know, like they were talking or whatever.
Honestly, freshman year, I don't really remember much of us like talking a lot.
I do.
I know I wrote about you. I had written about you in English. I don't know if I told you
Yeah,
that.
she gave me the letter. I actually still have it.
So then sophomore year hit of high school, and that's kind of where we parted our ways due to some interactions.
I don't know if we should just come out so abruptly and say it like this.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not like I'm gonna get hate for it.
Okay, well, Daniela's ex-boyfriend did not like me, and I had no idea why. It's not funny. She thinks it's funny looking back at it. She can laugh, but it's
because you said it so like robot-y, like Daniela's ex-boyfriend did not like me back then.
What do you want me to say? Daniela's boyfriend did not like me. My best friend's boyfriend, I had no idea why. Literally, I did nothing to this kid.
They never
I
met.
didn't know him. I was like actually genuinely excited to meet him because he made my best friend happy. At least I think so. And so he made her stop talking to me, and then something happened with Daniela that she very truly regrets now.
Yeah. So sophomore year, I got kicked out of my school and I transferred to his high school. And that's how.
You better not do me to parts like that where we just popped out of my mouth.
That's when like we started talking again, but it was a little awkward. Like I felt so awkward because I was like, once I get there and he sees me, like he's gonna punch me in the face. I was like, he's gonna beat my ass.
He
Like,
messaged me a couple weeks before that you knew it was happening, so she should get like the ball rolling again. Okay.
Did I?
And mind you, her and her ex-boyfriend were still dating. Daniela and I regularly post each other on Snapchat, you know, like, you know, best friend things. And then I started to realize like she wouldn't let me touch her phone, or she wouldn't like let me be on her Snapchat. Like she would always post me on her Snapchat.
Oh my god.
She slowly, you know, I'd be like, that's a cute picture of us. Post it. And she'd be like, yeah, I'll post it later. And she would never post it.
The relationship I was in, it was kind of like, I wasn't really like, I don't want to say allowed because that sounds like I was being controlled, but I wasn't really able to post those types of things because it was just gonna start problems. You see me laughing about it and like joking around, but honestly, like there's a lot of stuff that went down between those like couple of years, and especially, why are you laughing now?
I look like such a fat ass. I'm just like.
It wasn't always happy butterflies and rainbows. Now looking back, it's funny because like we're close again and we're starting to talk and we can joke about it, but at the time it wasn't. We stopped talking for like what, 2 years? You're gonna start crying.
No, did you hear that going down my stomach?
No. My senior year of high school, that's when my relationship broke off and it just ended. And then Marcus, I think it was like 2 months like after the breakup, I was like on Twitter
being all depressed.
And then Mark messages me.
I remember it was April 20th when we started talking again.
Oh my god.
At 11:50, I'm just kidding. But April 20th because I was in Rosarito for an event for 420.
Oh, I had messaged you before that.
Yeah, you did, and then I don't know, it just never like went anywhere.
Okay, so now I remember. So when my whole breakup was going on, I started going out more with my friends and hanging out with my girls and just going out, you know, doing mom, dad, I went to parties, yes. Okay, let's move along. So one night I messaged him. I think I called you.
You called me?
And it just didn't, I think it either didn't go through or it's because I had your number blocked and it just, I don't know what happened, but.
It went through for sure because
Because I ignored it.
No. Literally, I picked up my phone and I was gonna answer it, but as soon as I was gonna answer it, like, it just hung up. I had her number saved. I was like, I still have this girl's number saved. Like, I hate her. I was like, she did me so dirty, like, you know.
And let's talk about that real quick. It wasn't like I did him dirty once. This happened like 3 times. He gave me 3 chances, multiple chances. I don't even know how many exactly. But then it hit this point and now we're talking again. There's so much to this, to be honest. Like, watch, when we finish this video and I start editing it, there's gonna be like so many things that I wish I would have said or that we forgot to mention. And it's also because we've talked about this so often within each other and on our lives, on my Instagram live. So that's why it's kind of like whatever at this point, huh?
I remember I was like a little buzzed, and I was like, she followed me on Twitter, and I told Ari, you know, I told Ari, and I was like, she followed me on Twitter, like, look, and then I started showing everybody I was with too. I was like, she did me so dirty, and I got like
fake.
I actually got angry. I was like, wow, she actually, like, you know, and then I was like, you know what, I'm still gonna follow her back because I love her.
But it took a while for you to follow me back. Like, I followed him and it was probably like a week past and I was like, okay, he definitely saw this already. I was at Walmart and I saw that he followed me back and I was like, oh my god! My sister, I was like, when did he follow me back?
I messaged her in May because she said I would love to make a video explaining everything literally hate on almost every platform of social media that she was getting for their breakup.
Oh yeah. Okay, so when I was going through my breakup I was on YouTube at that time, and I started receiving so much hate for this breakup, and it sucks so bad because one, I didn't decide to end the relationship. I started receiving, honestly, I even received some threats on Snapchat, like people calling me fat, people saying I cheated on my ex, all these types of things and accusations that were so not true. And I got so over it and fed up because I was the, like, I don't want to say I was the victim in the situation, but I was definitely treated as like the villain, and that pissed me off so much. So that's why I posted that. He messaged me, and I was freaking out the entire time. I was like, holy like, I can't mess up this time. Like, this is the last straw. Like, I can't ruin it this time. So if I'm really gonna talk to him, like, and take him back in my life, like, I'm gonna do it this time. So we were talking that week, or I think it was just a day that we were talking, and then he's like, let's meet up. And I was like,
Damn, boo, you wanna see me already?
and I was so up for it. I was like, yeah, well, I'm down, like, let's do it. And I even got out of school early that day to go home on the bus, get ready, put my makeup on, and I was so nervous to see him. Like, you have no idea how nervous I was. It's
because like we're strangers all over again.
Yeah, it was like a blind date. When I saw him for the first time, you know, I was like, I'm gonna look so good. Like, I'm gonna win his heart. Hell yes, you know. Okay, I didn't go into it like that, like I want to be in a relationship with him, but I was like, okay, he can see me and he's gonna see that I look bomb, you know. So I wore like this shirt where like you could tell like my boobs looked good, you know. And I was like, okay, like yes, yes. And then he pretty much ended up breaking it up to me that he was in a relationship, and my mood switched up so quick. I went from like being all cute to like, oh, okay.
It's like that.
We ended up going to a restaurant and just catching up and everything, and it was nice. And that's how we like rekindled again. Aww. By the way, guys, I still have like all the letters Mark gave me from when we were in middle school, and like every little thing, like he, and it's not because like he's Mark, like I keep everything. I have my own memory box, but I still have like all our stuff from middle school. And
I fucking love water.
If you have me on social media, you've seen Mark before and stuff. Everyone's always asked me like to do a tag with him or put him in my YouTube videos, and he's definitely gonna come out in more videos, but I definitely wanted to just introduce you guys to him with this little mukbang slash Q&A slash best friend tag. All right, guys, so do you want to do my outro? Do you want to try?
Peace out, YouTube. This has been Daniela and the Gangster. I'm just kidding.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you next time. Ready?